What's going on with you guys? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the share, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Now, LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, has signed with FaZe Clan, ESports streaming, a gaming team, a gaming clan. He signed with them. And this is kind of big. You know, it's like one of the biggest trending topics on Twitter. Basically, the esports world, the gaming community, has exploded, I would say, over the last 5 to 10 years. I mean, it's in a new stratosphere than it ever was ever before. We see major NBA players, athletes, artists, all involved in esports, all involved in streaming and gaming, and it's a community that's rapidly growing, and it's great to see a guy like Bronny James capitalize off of his name. You know, be able to capitalize off something like this. I'm gonna read you some of this article put out by ESPN. It says the news was posted via FaZe or FaZe. Don't kill me if I'm saying it wrong because I don't know. Basically, Bronny James is joining the FaZe Clan. Highly touted. He's a great basketball player, as we already know. Earlier this week, Ben Simmons joined the FaZe or FaZe Clan. Other athletes are a part of the clan, including Juju Smith-Schuster, Myers Leonard, and then, you know, entertainers like Ugly God, Lil Yachty are also involved. In the Migos, Offset is an investor of the brand. So this is big. But here's what's big about it. I mean, esports, gaming, being able to do all that stuff is cool. It's really dope because it's a stream. It's a community, like I said, that's continuing to grow. But here's what's big about it, is that Bronny James is already creating his own business, is already becoming a businessman, is already becoming business savvy. And that comes straight from Pops, right? LeBron James is one of the most business savvy people in the NBA, whether it's The Shop on HBO or being executive producer of Uninterrupted, doing movies, doing all kinds of TV shows, and then obviously his deals with Nike and the apparel and the shoes, all that stuff. So we know how big LeBron James is because he does movies and TV shows and Nike and endorse all kinds of crazy endorsements because he's the most polarizing athlete in American sports, one of the most polarizing athletes in American sports history. So to see that same entrepreneurial spirit is being passed down to his children is amazing, because Bronny James, obviously you're going to get a lot of clout, going to get a lot of notoriety, a lot of recognition for being the son of LeBron James. Then you add the fact that he's a pretty good basketball player. He's ranked number 23 in his class. He's only a freshman. He played varsity. He played well on varsity, and he's ranked number 23 in the entire class. Like, so that's, you know, that's pretty good. But now you see that he's taking advantage of the 2 million or so Instagram followers, to be able to generate revenue for himself. And that's great. And it doesn't look like this will, because it looks like the NCAA are leaning towards letting guys capitalize on YouTube and capitalize on streaming and esports and stuff like that, because that's how they make their money. Looks like there's going to be no penalty if he wants to play college basketball, but he's also got 3 years before he even has to think about doing that, and he might not even play college basketball. But it is great to see LeBron James' son becoming a businessman, becoming an entrepreneur, drifting off. And I'd like to continue to see not just him, because he's LeBron James' son, but these other, especially athletes, these other young athletes who have all of these followers, who are verified, who have people that want to be like them, and that has a base that will purchase things from them to capitalize on their marketability, sign contracts, and become businessmen, become entrepreneurs at a young age. Set yourself up, because everybody don't got a dad that's LeBron James, right? So if they're able to set themselves up and become financially stable at 15, at 16, why not? I am encouraging all the young athletes, the Mikey Williams of the world, the Imani Bates, the LeBron James Jr., the Bronny James, to do things like this if you want to. Obviously, if you want to. If you want to just be a kid, then, do your thing, play ball, and just be a kid, because that's not a bad thing. But to become an entrepreneur and become a businessman at this young, it is great to see, even though it's something as minor, or may seem minor to some people, as esports and video games. If you can make some money off of it, why not? Do your thing. Create another stream of revenue, or a stream of revenue in his case, that outside of your dad's name. So that's great for Bronny James. I'd like to see even more. If they want to do it. Capitalize on those millions of followers. They're there for a reason. They want to do what you do. They want to play what you play, and they'll buy stuff from you. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. for the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe button. I'll see you next time.